It was a freezing January morning in New York City when my phone buzzed with a notification. Your rent has been updated $1,500 due February 1st. I stared at the screen. Last year it was $1,200. Overnight, my living costs had jumped by $300 a month. Groceries were already up 20%, gas prices felt like highway robbery, and interest rates were making loans impossible to touch. I checked my bank balance. $512.47. That was all I had. Credit card balance? $2,037.7 at a painful 21% interest rate. For the first time in years, I felt genuinely scared. Week 1. The panic. I remember sitting on my couch that night with a notebook in my hand. My heart was racing as I scribbled down my monthly expenses. It was bad. 70 month. Streaming subscriptions I barely touched. 180 a month. Eating out without thinking 120 a month. Random Amazon stuff I didn't need. That was 370 month going into thin air. I canceled every subscription. I told myself no restaurants for the next 3 months. I deleted the Amazon app from my phone. That night, I freed up $370 a month instantly. Week 2. Make more, not just save. Saving was good, but I knew inflation was like a slow thief. Even if I saved $370 a month, the rising cost of living would eat into it. I needed more money coming in. I found an old DSLR camera in my closet, sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $300. Then I walked into the bakery down the street and offered to run their Instagram account for $150 a week. They said yes. 2 weeks later, my bank account wasn't just holding $500 anymore. It had grown to $1,800. Week 3, the scary move. Most people told me to wait until things calmed down before investing. But I'd been reading about people who stayed out of the market during high inflation and missed out on major rebounds. So I made a rule. Invest $50 a week no matter what. I chose an S&P 500 index fund for long-term growth and put $20 a week into a high-yield savings account earning 4.8% APY. It felt tiny at first, like throwing pebbles into the ocean. But I trusted the math. Month 3, the mindset shift. Something started changing inside me. I was no longer just reacting to inflation. I was playing offense. I added another side hustle, offering LinkedIn profile makeovers for $75 each. Suddenly, I had an extra $600 a month coming in. Instead of being afraid of the $1,500 rent, I could cover it with side income alone. Month 6, the results. By June 2025, credit card debt, $0 emergency fund, $4,200 investments, $1,000 in index funds, total net worth, $5,200, up from $500 in January. Inflation was still high. Interest rates were still ugly, but now I was in control. The lesson. Here's what worked in 2025's brutal economy. Cut the leaks fast. The first $300 you save is the easiest. Add income streams. Even one 150-week gig changes everything. Invest through the storm. Don't wait for perfect timing. It doesn't exist. I started the year with $500 in fear. I'm ending it with $5,200 in peace of mind. And next year, I know it will be double. Not because inflation will stop, but because I stopped letting it control me.